Eyewitness News at 6 with more local news.
The race is on to get those income tax forms.
Local, late breaking, KSAT 12 News at 6 begins right now.
Did she do the unthinkable? A mother and her sick child. A tough scene for any parent, but you won't believe what this camera caught on tape. Allegations of medical mischief in tonight's big story. Good evening, I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Jeff Brady. Tonight's big story is difficult even to imagine. A mother intentionally hurting her own child simply to gain attention. A San Antonio woman accused of just that after being caught in the act on tape. Paul Vinneman now has the disturbing details.
Jeff, Cynthia Martinez-Lida suffers from a rare disease called Munchausen's syndrome by proxy. It's a sickness that afflicts mostly mothers and could prove deadly for their children. 2 other children in Cynthia's care have already died, and that's when the camera went into place. This video, recorded by a camera secretly hidden in a Wilford Hall hospital room by military investigators, shows Cynthia Martinez-Lida and her infant son Joseph. You can clearly see her blowing into a feeding tube, the baby writhing in obvious pain. This incident, one of several things cited in a divorce decree finding when Martinez-Lida's husband, an Air Force sergeant, divorced her. The findings also include allegations that she placed a syringe under little Joseph's body to make him cry. The divorce decree ordered Martinez-Lida to have no contact with a child or a brother who also suffered injuries under mysterious circumstances.
Absolutely a nightmare. We've never been through anything like this before.
Josephine Lida is talking about what happened last December. Her son, Paul, married Cynthia. Pregnant at the time, she gave birth to a son on the day after Christmas. Aware of what happened to the woman's 2 other sons, Lida notified Child Protective Services.
We couldn't have done anything. We don't even know what to do. I mean, we wouldn't know, Paul. If somebody came up to tell you, you know, you've got this problem, what do you do?
Lida's grandson was taken by Child Protective Services and placed in foster care. She is estranged from her son and worried, fearing he is still with his wife.
Who stops her? Who stops her in this case? Who is there to stop her from hurting the next child?
When confronted, Cynthia claimed something was stuck in the tube and she was clearing it out. Cynthia is still in San Antonio, but not commenting on the allegations. So far, no charges have been filed, but federal authorities are still investigating. Now, this story has been the focus of a series of articles by Rick Casey at the Express News. One will also be following in the days to come.
Disturbing stuff. Thank you very much, Paul. Stage 1 canceled. The drought nearing an end. It's welcome news for homeowners. Voluntary water conservation, part of our past. 21 months was enough. But there are still water restrictions, family too.
Police say tonight, but the search for the 2 men who carjacked the woman and her 2 children continues. Kimberly Lee's husband was questioned by police yesterday because she has a protective order against him, but he was released. Police are looking for the victim's 1994 dark blue Mitsubishi Montero and the 2 Hispanic men who stole it. A Northside check cashing company is hit by...
Now, this $1.5 million blaze ruled accidental. This Northeast Side warehouse burned to the ground April 3rd. You may remember the story. Arson investigators still aren't sure what sparked the fire.
A piece of Catholic history arrives in San Antonio.
Also, fire sweeps through a pilgrimage, sending millions running for their lives.
Then it may just look like a little egg, but you won't believe what people will pay for it. Stay with us.
It's sunny everywhere in South Texas. Hi, I'm meteorologist Albert Flores. Is this sunshine going to last for Fiesta? That's the $1 million question. I'll have the answer for you in just a few minutes.
And I'm Maury Vasquez. 2 days after winning the Masters, Tiger Woods is stiffing Jackie Robinson on his big golden anniversary. Plus, another big profile athlete is joining the pro wrestling ranks. We'll tell you who it is coming up later in sport.
Eichelberg.
A Navy plane takes a dive in South Texas. A training mission tragedy coming up.
Houston is sprucing up its image. The big city is making big changes. Details in 12 on your side.
Now you can have a dog day afternoon right in your own home. 101 Dalmatians in the buzz.
I'm David Sears. Coming up in just a few minutes in sports is the 50th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier and playing in the major leagues. Coming up, we'll take you to various celebrations going on around the country.
Is one of faith and worldwide peace, and today this piece of Catholic history arrived in San Antonio. The Pilgrim Virgin of Fatima arrived this morning at Holy Family Catholic Church. The relic is on a world tour promoting the message of Fatima while exposing Catholics to her rich history.
In 1917, Our Lady, the Blessed Virgin Mary, the Mother of Jesus, appeared to 3 children in Fatima, Portugal, and she had a message of peace for the world, a peace plan from heaven, if you will.
The visit of the Pilgrim Virgin continues with several more stops in San Antonio throughout the month of April.
They are issues it's hard for men to talk about.
Naval flight instructors almost had a training tragedy today. A Navy plane on a crash course. The female pilot
could cost you in tonight's 12 on your side. We've all received those phone calls at home asking to switch our long-distance phone carrier, but next time, watch out for what you say. A Texas company is trying to make the phrases, "I don't care, it doesn't matter," into legitimate business names, which means if you use those terms on the phone, that will be your future long-distance phone carrier. Filling up your gas tank just got a little bit cheaper. Gas prices dropping for the 3rd straight. That's Houston's new slogan. A new campaign launched today will start airing on TV stations nationwide tonight. Look for these positive images of Houston on spots right here on KSAT 12. Sorry, San Antonio International, you're not one of the world's best airports. An international travel firm revealed survey results from the team.
It was a nice day today, and the question is, will it last?
We need some nice weather. We should stick around for a while.
Now, I'm not the kind of guy to...
6.
181 Muslim pilgrims are dead and more than 800 others
not raise our taxes, and that really means a lot to us.
There's always a lot of talk when people